Juan Franco showed his true colors by failing to put any effort into his relationship with Carla on Married at First Sight Season 18. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Juan Franco and his wife, Carla were the most fiery couple on Married at First Sight Season 18, but their romance unfortunately fizzled out. Juan and Carla shared many similarities that initially made them seem like a perfect match. They bonded over their shared Latino heritage, and each had a passion for dancing and having a good time. Carla and Juan always appeared very relaxed together, which at first had me convinced they had a strong chance of finding lasting love. However, while Juan and Carla's relationship grew, they never connected romantically. They settled into a comfort zone that was more fitting for roommates than husband and wife. Considering their intimacy never got off the ground, it was unsurprising when they decided to part ways on decision day. While they spoke of their commitment to remain friends, it's starting to seem like Juan was never the nice guy he presented himself as. His behavior suggests Juan wasn't ready for commitment, and he never should have agreed to get married in the first place. Juan forgot about Carla. Although Juan and Carla initially seemed like the most compatible couple on Married at First Sight Season 18, they began to butt heads on their honeymoon. During their luxurious Mexico vacation, Juan chose to spend the day with his castmate, the controversial David Trimble, instead of with Carla. When they reunited over dinner, Juan admitted to a shocked Carla that he had so much fun with David he forgot she even existed. This is a prime example of Juan's failure to prioritize his marriage. He never seemed to bend over backwards for Carla, which guaranteed their relationship would never grow. The fact that he could neglect to think about her just days after their wedding, on what was supposed to be a romantic getaway, convinces me that Juan was never fit for marriage. Juan didn't take the MAF's experiment seriously. While Juan seemed passionate about everything, from his businesses to his workout routine, he never seemed genuinely invested in his marriage. Juan's lack of effort became more noticeable as his relationship with Carla stalled. He didn't take advantage of opportunities to strengthen their connection. Juan even cracked jokes during a tantric yoga session that could have been a major turning point for the couple. Juan and Carla's intimacy problems created a huge roadblock in their marriage. Although Carla expressed a desire for intimacy, Juan never seemed interested in her. If he'd taken his marriage seriously, he would have done anything possible to forge a physical connection with the woman he would spend the rest of his life with. I believe Juan never planned to stay with Carla after decision day, which explains his lack of effort. Juan was on MAFS for clout. All signs point to Juan never intending to find a wife on Married at First Sight, suggesting he had ulterior motives for appearing on the show. I'm convinced Juan's sole intention was to gain attention for his businesses. He often spoke about his commitment to his career, which in retrospect seems to me like a shameless plug. Juan wanted to present himself first and foremost as an entrepreneur, and he seemed to care more about his career than his marriage. Juan's businesses played a prominent role in his Married at First Sight appearance. Carla toured Juan's warehouse, which also served as a gathering point for the cast. This stuck out to me as strange, considering none of the other cast members' jobs were shown on screen in such detail. Juan was even filmed shaving using a beard cane, a product he appears in ads for as spotted by Reddit user /mirror_. I'm certain Juan's motivation for being on the show was to promote himself and his businesses, which proves he was never in it for love. Juan didn't gush about his new girlfriend. After Juan and Carla parted ways on decision day, Juan's love life apparently improved. He shared at the reunion that he is currently dating somebody. However, Juan seemed unenthusiastic and almost bored by the admission. If I were his girlfriend, I would be offended by his nonchalant attitude. This shows me Juan still isn't taking his romantic life seriously, yet another clue that he's not looking to settle down and get married. Juan was the peacemaker on Married at First Sight Season 18, and he and Carla managed to strike up an enviable friendship. However, I'm disappointed by his lack of commitment to their marriage. Juan wasn't invested in making it work, and as a result, he let a wonderful woman slip away. Marriage never seemed to be Juan's goal, and he wasted Carla's time by signing up for the experiment when he was never husband material to begin with.